Yo, 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 yo. Am I live? Am I live? Is this thing on? Hello, is this on? Yeah, buddy, what's up? Good morning. Yeah. What's up with it? What's good out there? I'm late as shit. That's alright. There's some fine sounds of the electric guitar. And just for good measure. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, it looks like I'm live. Looks like I'm live. Late, but live. What's up? Welcome. Welcome to this fine Wednesday edition, a fine Wednesday morning indeed. Out here on YouTube, BS with Hannas. What's up? That's me. Nicky Hannas. Hey, yo, EMP. What's up, big dog? Good morning, sir. I'm late as shit, man. I'm fucking late again, but you know what? It's all good. Fuck it. Whatever, because the things are still getting done. And I'll spiral about my tardiness soon enough. But yeah, BS with Hannas live on YouTube. I'm Nicky Hannas. That's me. Call myself Nicky Hannas online or on pseudonym on my albums, on stage, whatever. Welcome to it. BS with Hannas, bullshitting in the morning, talking about what I'm thinking about, what I'm doing, so on and so forth. A fine Wednesday. It's springtime. Spring is in full effect. The roofers are out all the neighborhood, and there's tree work everywhere. Holy shit. Remember last year I was just triggered about tree work? Because they got this fucking main road out here. There's one of these big main roads going right to where I work. My gym is close to my job. And this one important road has been shut down. PennDOT has it shut down for like a year in perpetuity. Who the fuck knows? Who knows? It's not. I'm driving to work some days, dude, taking these back roads and just even like the main roads. And there's fucking potholes and sinkholes. And it's like driving through a 20-minute long construction funnel, popping around and shit. I'm like, dude, this is a fucking third world country. When are they, like, holy shit. And I don't know anything about the construction game. I don't know anything about the road maintenance game. I know. We need to invest in our roads and bridges and rah, 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 rah. Dude, I lose my mind driving to the gym sometimes. I'm just like, holy shit, like this is just terrible. And now it's tree work season. So I have no choice but to either take the highway, which is just congested. I don't even know where I didn't know that many fucking people lived out here. Holy shit, the suburbs are more populated than I had thought. So it's just fucking traffic, stop and go, stop and go. Should be going 60. We're going like 35. Fuck that. Can't take the other road, the main road that everyone fucking takes. So now I got to take the back roads. What ordinarily is a beautiful, windy, especially in the springtime, man, it's gorgeous back there. Just a nice back roads trip out to, the other suburb center. But now it's like congested because there's just fucking everyone's avoiding. Everyone's avoiding the fucking highway. So it's already congested. And now there's fucking tree trucks blocking off this windy road. Oh, dude, I do hate the traffic. What's up? Good morning. Oh man, it drives me nuts. Probably because I get in my car and shoot the pre-workout right to my mouth, wash it down with some water. So about 5 minutes later, I got the fucking just the rush just coming at me. And I'll just wait. I'll stare at brake lights for the foreseeable future, just to drive down the road, popping fucking potholes and shit. Whatever. Neither here nor there. That's what I get for being late. That's what I get for being late. Just like when I went to the gym to do session 1 this morning, I'm like behind a school bus. I'm like, dude, that's the benefit of waking up early. That's why it's such a important thing. That's why I get so mad when I don't wake up early. That's why I project on people who sleep in late and are just lazy motherfuckers. Because it's like, dude, you don't get it. It's a fucking superpower. And if I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do, the fitness space, let's just call it. Let's just call the fitness space what it is. It's the fitness space, the training space, the fitness influencers, lifting influencers, gym bro bullshit. That's a competitive world out here, man. It's a competitive world out here. When there's cats online There's one page I like online. What is it? Sucker Free Fitness. Big Luke, your coach's coach. That's a bad dude. He's funny as shit. And I like following pages like that. You gotta have a good example, have a high bar, have high standards, even if you ain't getting them yet. It's all good. But this dude, Sucker Free Big Luke, every day he's posting on Instagram between like 3:30 and 3:45 in the morning, just shaking his pre-workout and just talking some shit. Yeah, I like that. I feel great when I'm up between the 5 and the 6 hour. Didn't happen today, probably because I still got a day job, which oftentimes turns into a night job. And when it's between the last of the month and the first of the month, I gotta fucking stay up late and do inventory. So that jacks my whole shit up. But it's all good. Every now and then the system's gonna get messed up unless it's foolproof, completely bolted down, completely just solid. And I'm working on that. I'm working on that. And it's one of those things you want to feel like the baddest motherfucker in the room, but you got to have do your due diligence too, you know. I think there's something to be said about just acknowledging, that I heard it all the time growing up. I forget what cartoon it was from. My mom used to teach it to us as a lesson, you know. I want to say like Dino Riders or something. Maybe Gargoyles. I don't know, some like old school 80s cartoon. And it's like the basic gist of the lesson is that there's always someone bigger and better, man. So you better fucking mind your business. Do your best. And that's like an interesting idea to me. Because there's a common thing now that people talk about when it's like, the only competition is yourself. Your only competition is who you were yesterday. That depends. That depends, dude. For example, I go to work in a burger joint. People coming to my joint, or they going down the street to Five Guys? They going to McDonald's, you know? I guess that introduces the topic of target audiences and niches and specific subsets and blah blah blah. I guess, but like, if the restaurant next door fucks up every order that comes in the door and it takes forever, and their people are miserable and they're dicks, well, that means I'm winning. My people are winning that competition then, just by doing the job well. So it's not like your only competition is yourself. It's not like the only goal when you actually start playing the fucking game is to be better than I was yesterday. That's true, I think, on the internal level, on the day to day for the self against self way of thinking. But then once you like step foot, I don't know. I guess once you actually step foot in the arena, it's like, nah, motherfucker. There are killers out there. There are cats out there that are just street sharks. Was it Street Sharks? EMP? Was that what it's from? Yeah, I don't know. And there are sharks out there. Big jack fucking gangster shark looking motherfuckers with leather jackets and shit. Quite literal street sharks. They exist out there. And if you're a little scrawny fish, you might be less scrawny than you were yesterday, but you better acknowledge that there's a fucking behemoth out there waiting to step on you. So sometimes it's just like that. Sometimes it's just like that, man. And, but that's what the fuck ever. What the fuck ever. That's not the focus of this. The focus of this is like, here's my journey, people. Welcome to it. Be Hannas, Nikki Be Hannas. I make music. I fucking talk some shit. I like to lift weights, lift, shred, keep after it. I'm a proponent of all that stuff. Just fucking relentless pursuit of getting after it. Which is why I'm the guy who got to fall on the sword at the day job and count chicken tenders and souffle cups and fucking straws, whatever. Menial work that I find no pleasure in, but it's a duty. It's a duty, God damn it. So if I'm the one that's got to do it, so the boss can be out on vacation, so fucking be it. And it's a different introduction of challenges. Could I be mad or jealous, or isn't it nice for the boss to be away? I mean, who fucking cares what the boss is doing? The boss is the boss, dude. Do your thing. Do your thing and do it well. That's what keep ripping means, which you can see on this t-shirt. Keep ripping, which you can buy. NikkiBeHannas.com/store. But even on that little tangential like spiral, I'm trucking away in Dan Coe. Dan Coe is great. Here's a good paragraph from that dude in my book. Reading this morning, he says, when people say, quote unquote, I don't know what I want, what they're really saying is, I don't know, or I don't want to do the work it takes to get what I want. That's true. That's true indeed. Hey, yo, what up, Maddie? Good morning, dude. Hey, yo. Yeah, so Dan Coe goes on to say, it's not that you don't know what you want, it's that you know what you don't want. meaning you know what you want, and are hiding from the pain of reinventing yourself. You are hiding from the slow structural redesign of your identity. Yeah, man, the slow structural redesign of your identity. I get down with that. I get down with that. If you've been listening to this, if you know me IRL, in real life, you go back and watch all these old episodes, go scroll down any of my Instagram feeds or whatever, listen to my music. I tell it all in my music. That's what I've been doing, man. A slow structural redesign of identity. That's a fascinating idea. Self against self, you know, until you know yourself, until you're really coming correct with yourself, yeah, like it's almost a given to actually get in the arena of the world. You can't be still at war with yourself. You can't be fucking self-divided. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. You'll get squashed. It just doesn't exist, you know? So it's almost like that idea, I just want to be better than I was yesterday. My only competition's myself. Fair enough, but that's almost like an admission that you ain't shit. So you better not parade yourself as being shit. I don't know. That's just what I think when I think about this kind of stuff, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I feel big and bad sometimes. Like, I hit that 315 bench press last week, and I've been hitting it steady since. Oh, I feel like a killer because I've been working on that for a very long time, and I don't see people in my actual like reality. Too many people with my own two eyes. I don't really see it. One out of a fucking 150 people, maybe two out of 150 people, maybe a little more than that, but whatever. I see a lot of people. I'm in the public. I'm in the public. I'm in the service industry. Trust and believe. Most of these people coming in to get burgers and fries and milkshakes and shit, they ain't benching no 315. Then I go online though, and it's like 315's entry level. Motherfuckers are putting up 4 or 5 plates. I'm like, God damn. I seen like 2 dudes in my life hit like a 4 plate bench press in real life. And that's the shit that I stop. And it's like, oh my God, I ain't shit. So I guess we just keep ripping. That's what it comes down to. It is what it comes down to. Whatever it is you do, man. You know, I like to lift and I like to shred. I like to lift weights and fucking play guitar. That's what I'm gonna choose to put it out there. That's the brand. That's heavy blues metal, mind, body, and soul. Actually, you put out your best offering, and your best offering is what you should be stepping into the arena with, whatever that is. You know, that's what my thoughts are today. As I got to go back and do legs. Damn, it's already 9:10. Yeah, I gotta move. I gotta fucking move. What am I at? 12 minutes? That's all right. Just like coming out and hanging out, man. Because here's the thing. I fucking go do my workout and I got no problem banging out my body weight sets. What was I listening to today? Yeah, Sodom. A little bit of Sodom, a little bit of Destruction, some Creator, some German thrash, just to keep that fucking pace up. I got no problem banging out body squats, pull ups, push ups, slam that energy drink, a fine ghost energy. Just get fucking pumped and just keep ripping that. Yeah, I got no problem doing that. But then it's like I told myself I was gonna do cardio. Oh man, I told myself I was gonna do it. I told myself 20 minutes. Fucking, I can't make this go any faster. I can go as fast as I want. I can go as intense as I want. Intervals or whatever, but I told myself 20 minutes is 20 minutes. And I'm thinking like I'm gonna be stuck behind a bus. There's gonna be traffic, there's gonna be tree work. I gotta do my podcast, like then I gotta go back out and do it. And I don't know, it's a virtuous pursuit though. It's a fun place to kind of be. It's fun to kind of just enjoy the absurdity sometimes, especially as I've been doing the fucking Planet Fitness cardio, dude, with this telescreens lined up. Yeah, Good Morning America is such bad programming. So if I ever do anything like what these cats are doing just for on nationally syndicated television with contracts in all fitness centers across the country, that today was like something about sleep pains and back pains and yeah, I don't know. Are you sleeping correctly? Here's the newest science on sleep. Blah, 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 blah. This fucking boomer, the same boomer that brought out the hammer thinking he was funny talking about look maxing. The same goofy dude. I guess that's his role. His role is to be the clown. His role is to be the ass. It's sad. But like whatever. I guess he's getting paid, right? Yeah, so he's out there they had like a set with a bed and they got the two female news anchors on either side and he's on the bed with like this big body pillow demonstrating proper and improper sleep posture or something. And this dude just looks like such an asshole. I don't mean to be a hater. Like, it's feel good stuff. He just looks like such a dickhead. Curling up, cuddling, and spooning with his big body pillow with his big, stupid, festive, fun springtime. Hey, Todd, don't you know it's springtime out here? Let's put on some feel good. So you fucking put your nasty ass grown man feet away. Why are your fucking feet and dumb socks out? Cuddling a pillow on the fucking, a pillow. I say that word weird. Cuddling a fucking body pillow on the national fucking news. Good morning, America. And then meanwhile, the bottom ticker's like, Supreme Court tells Trump he can't continue construction on the White House. Don't spiral about man feet. Man feet are fucking gross and they should be shamed and concealed constantly. Fucking news anchor. Yeah, and dudes out here, don't wear flip flops like or sandals. It just make you look like shit. I see dudes Crocs. Crocs is pushing it. I guess it's like fashionable. I'm like, I don't care, especially, but holy shit. Just know that when people, men, real dudes out here look at you like, you lazy fuck. Slides and shit, just lazy. But whatever. Neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. It's just thinking about what Dan Coe's talking about. Know what you don't want in life. And I never want to be the dude on, here's my morning news. you want the news with Hannas? Life is hard. Suffer and persist. That's it. Go out and get some. Keep fucking ripping. Overcome all that bullshit and win. You can buy that. It's on the back of my hoodies. NikkiBHannas.com/store. Am I pushing 20 minutes? Yeah, I'm pushing it. It's time to fucking go. Was there anything else worth talking about? Probably not. You can follow my new Instagram page at Heavy Blues Metal on Instagram. I'm just going to be posting workouts and, sets at least, not full workouts, obviously, but, some gym footage and some guitar footage and what I'm, more like in line with this stuff. I don't really post on my main Instagram. When it's all personal, when it's all like people like it's just different. It's different than actually shamelessly saying, here's the thing I made. I created this from my brain. I'm gonna fucking just share it, So that's probably where I'm gonna be mostly active. So you want to follow that shit? Hit it up, dude. At Heavy Blues Metal. You want some Heavy Blues Metal merch? Fucking send it. NikkiBHannas.com/store. I'm close enough to 20 minutes, so we're gonna end this shit. Thank you guys for hanging out. A fine Wednesday edition. BS with Hannas. That's me, Nikki Hannas. I go live on YouTube throughout the week. Oh, also these the shorts strategy that I'm doing. I think by tomorrow I'll have my 100,000 views, 100,000 lifetime views on the channel. So appreciate y'all, even you haters out there, you fucking fools, you goofballs, probably bots. I got a couple good comments recently too. The one dude is pretty cool. So you're a new subscriber. I should look your name up. I don't want to give you the disrespect and not remembering your name, but on some short, you were just like, word. Yeah. Say word. That's right. But then the other guy's like, your disguise is why you'll never get there. And I go to his fucking profile and it's all like, namaste this, namaste that. Namaste talking shit. Motherfucker. Suck my dick. I'm just playing. That's rude. That's bad energy. I don't want to put that shit out there. But, maybe there's a time and a place. Maybe it's now, maybe it's not. Definitely not now, actually. Time to go. BS with Hannas, live on YouTube with me, Nikki Hannas. I'll send it out to Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, so on and so forth. Thank you to the audio listeners. There's a few of you out there. I appreciate it. Thank you for my homies in the chat coming in, catching this shit live. You want some music? Heavy blues metal? NikkiBHannas.com, NikkiBHannas.bandcamp.com, Nikki Hannas on all streaming services. I got another YouTube channel too, the Backing Track Jam series, which is like a parallel discography at this point. It's a lot of fun, just ripping over backing tracks. That's on at Nikki Hannas Music. You want to support the mission, see all the shit that I do? Patreon.com/Nikki Hannas. You want some heavy blues metal merch? NikkiBHannas.com/store. The plugs list, it's growing and growing and growing. That's what happens when you get after it for a little while. You fucking find that vision and pursue it. Keep ripping. I'm out. Happy Wednesday. It's time to squat. They're calling me. One love. Motherfucking peace. Oh, yeah. 20 minutes.